There are 1,500 row houses in Delmar Village, a 7-year-old housing development in Fallcroft, Pennsylvania. Homes in this Philadelphia suburb sell for $10,000 to $11,000, and the people of Fallcroft call them their dream houses. Most of Fallcroft's residents work in the technical labor field. They make between $4,500 and $8,500 a year. They're proud of their community. Until recently, it was all white. Then, Horace Baker, his wife, and little girl moved in.
Hey, Chief. Hey. Okay.
It sort of just seems like a nightmare because you feel as though you were only trying to move into a home in which you'd purchased, and that you weren't trying in any way to interfere with anyone else's life or their property, but yet you were. And
they're getting paid to move in. I think they're getting paid to move in.
Any color that moves into this area, I'm sure, is only coming here for one reason. That's to bust the neighborhood down, discourage the white person, stop the whites from moving into the area, and hope that it'll be converted to a Negro integrated development.
Aside from being forced integration, it's forced legislation.
But the only thing that really scares me is if the color did move in next door. My little girl grew up with the little boy next door, and she liked him. I mean, like, yeah, I don't understand the intermarriage. That's one thing that I don't like at all, and that's what I would be afraid of, because she grew up next door to him, and she liked him, and I know the majority, usually don't marry the boy next door. That doesn't usually happen, but if they grew up together and went to school together, and I think if they were mixed, I think that would be the next thing, that there would be a lot of that in a marriage. That I don't see. That's the only thing that, but as far as them as people, and they're the same as me, I don't lower them in any way. There probably are a lot more of them that are better than me. That's the thing that bothers me on intermarriage. I don't like that.
How do you think this is going to affect your child?
She wasn't here during the first week that we were here, and I'd say as far as the type of feeling that's going on, I don't feel as though directly she would be aware of. Maybe in a year or so she would, but right now I don't feel, unless someone actually told her, she knows no prejudice at all, and she'll say hello to anyone.
Has she said hello to any of the residents in Fallcroft?
I'm sure she has. She went outside, I guess it was the same day that she came here, and the neighbors next door had put up a wrought iron rail at the top, but they put it off just enough off center that it meant sort of taboo that we weren't supposed to touch it. And so, of course, she not knowing that she went down and touched it, and some neighbor hollered, "Get that baby's hand off the rail." And so with that, I just told her not to touch it, but I'm sure she'll touch it again until we put up a railing beside it so that she doesn't come in contact with that one. But this is what I mean. Children actually don't know this type of a thing. It has to be instilled upon them